Hey you guys, it's Kaylee here, and today I want to share with you 3 grocery shopping tips that will help you save money and eat healthier. The last 6 or 7 years I've gone on a journey where I have definitely spent way too much money on healthy food because I was trying like the fad thing to do, like a paleo diet or something like that. I was eating too many packaged foods and just kind of making the wrong financial decisions. And while making those decisions has definitely helped me become healthier, and I don't regret it on that aspect, I definitely do want to start saving more money and being more responsible about that. Fortunately, through this time, I have learned kind of tips and tricks and hacks to save more money and to be smarter about shopping, but still being able to eat healthier. Okay, so let's get into the tips. 3 tips. Okay, so tip number 1 is to choose what you are going to save money on and what you're going to spend money on. Now this seems simple, but let me kind of break it down for you a little bit more. So we all have different diets, and I'm not going to tell you what you should or shouldn't eat. But what I will say is that good quality food can sometimes be expensive. The thing about good quality food though is, the definition is pretty loose, right? So some people think that you shouldn't eat meat and other people think that eating meat is okay. Some people eat meat and they feel like it needs to be really good quality and you have to spend more money, and other people don't really care where their meat comes from and think that it doesn't make a difference. It's important for you to understand that you have values and you have choices. And whichever values and choices are most important to you, that's where you're pretty much going to spend more of your money. Wherever you feel like you can scrimp or like things don't matter as much to you, that's where you should save money. For me, when I first started eating healthy and buying healthier things at the grocery store, it was really important for me to make sure that I was getting good quality meat. Good quality meat is really expensive because the way that that animal was raised, they weren't given hormones, they weren't given corn, and they weren't given soy. All 3 things, if your animal was given that, turns into meat and you eat the meat, that means that you're given that. And I didn't want to do that. I don't want to eat hormones. I would rather just eat really good quality beef. Because I decided to make that decision and I was so passionate about making that decision, I knew I was going to have to spend a little bit more money. So instead of my ground beef being, $2 a pound, now it's like $4 or $5 a pound. For me, that's worth it, and I will budget extra money so that I can buy good quality meat. So what I also did when I was first starting out grocery shopping is I bought all of the really trendy, healthy packaged foods that you can get at places like Whole Foods. And what I realized is that those don't really contribute positively to my health, and they're also really expensive. And so I made the sacrifice to stop buying those things. Tip number 2 is when in doubt, buy produce. When it comes to the quantity of food that you can get, vegetables and fruit are the way to go. If I eat 100 calories worth of spinach versus 100 calories worth of crackers, it may seem like the crackers are cheaper if they're like bad quality or whatever than the spinach, but in reality 100 calories of spinach is a lot of freaking spinach. So I could eat 5 times the amount of crackers as I could spinach in one sitting. You're gonna be more full if you eat more produce. Therefore, you're gonna save more money in the long run because you're not eating food that doesn't have any nutritional value in it. It makes you hungry in 2 seconds after you eat it. And then the 3rd tip I have is to plan. You have to plan before you go grocery shopping. Do not go grocery shopping when you're hungry. Make sure that you plan to go grocery shopping and you don't just go after you had a huge CrossFit workout where you maxed out on your deadlifts and you haven't eaten since noon. It's a bad idea. You're gonna buy too many things, you're gonna spend too much money, and you're probably not gonna make the right food choices that are healthy for you. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you what's actually in my pantry and my fridge. It'll be really fun. Okay, so this is my pantry. Just getting everything open. So here we go. I like to keep things very organized. So at the top here, I have some ketones. Then we have a bunch of supplements here. I have my tea here. Then down here I have spices. And currently, if it looks kind of disheveled, it's because I'm transitioning into zero waste living, if you guys remember from my last post. And so some of the things I still have are in plastic, but I'm waiting until I'm done with them to get rid of them. And then I'm also like in the process of buying mason jars and things like that to put all my dry goods in. So you can see it's just some nuts, some cocoa powder. This is coconut flour. I've got some coconut oil, which actually should be down here with the oils. Can you guys see how anal I am? And then like some dates, and I have some zero waste coffee filters because coffee is life. Then I've got some spices down here and oils. Nothing too fancy about that. Okay, so next I have all of our snacks, our granola bars, and our cereal. So you can see here. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to show you the produce that we have. So this is nothing too fancy. There's just some kale in here. We got some carrots. I really love carrots, and so I have 2 bags. There's also some cucumber and stuff, and then these are the bags that I just got. The zero waste bags that I got for grocery shopping, so now we don't have to use plastic anymore, but bell pepper, yay. Spinach, and then in here we have like different fruit that I don't normally have. But for New Year's, it's Filipino tradition, and my husband's Filipino. It's Filipino tradition to get 12 round fruits on New Year's Eve to signify prosperity, and so that's what we have. And I've been eating them because I don't want to waste them. You're not really supposed to, I don't know if you're supposed to eat them or if it matters or whatever, but I was like, well, if we're gonna buy fruit, I don't want to waste it. Okay, next up, this in here looks really disgusting, but it's chili that I made on Sunday. Oh my god, this hair, I swear. I made chili on Sunday, and that's what we've been eating Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. There's probably even some more for tomorrow for lunches. So that's a really easy, cheap trick to get lunch in every day. Then here I've got some beets. And here, what is this? Is this pork? Oh, Kevin made pork, so I think this is what we're having for dinner tonight, actually. And then here I just have some yogurt. Up here is our overnight oats. I make a few batches of these at the beginning of the week so that we have breakfast. And then in our cheese drawer, we've got some cheese, some deli turkey, and then this is a plant-based burger patty that I was actually going to use to make in the chili, but then I couldn't, it said that you couldn't break it apart, so I was like, whatever. Then on the side here, I've got coffee. I have just some condiments. Got some butter up here, some apple cider vinegar, which I try to have every morning, kombucha, which I have every morning. And typically I buy like 2 a week, and then I just sparse it out throughout the days. We have some beer here that we got for a Christmas party, and nobody really ate, no one really drank it, so we took it home and we still have it here. Oh, this is a lot. So now is our freezer. This is not exciting at all, but you can only guess that there's gonna be ice cream in our freezer. There is definitely ice cream. And then I have frozen fruit here, and oh, I think I got these too. These are on sale, so I bought those. Frozen vegetables in here. I froze these because we went to New York and I didn't want them to go bad, so I'm gonna either steam them or put them in smoothies. And then just more vegetables here and here. And then I have, oops. Oh my gosh, this is bad. Everything just fell apart. All of our bread and like carbs are gluten-free, and so that's what you see here: tortillas, waffles, and bread. And then down here is just our meat. So I want to say there's like, what is this? Pork sausage. This is pork. This is salmon, and that's mahi mahi. Okay, so thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed looking through my fridge. I know I always enjoy looking through other people's fridge because it's just interesting to me. If you have any more tips about how you can save money and eat healthier at grocery shopping, please comment down below, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!